give an understanding and kind of give some light to some things on why certain things has happened in your life. And so based on what God has shown me and based on what I see, I just want to share what I see with you. And so what I want to say is this right here. The title direct word is your cave was your shield. Or your cave was your shield. Your cave was your shield. And see, the thing about it, what happened was many of you just went through a bad hurt. You went through a very difficult breakup, a split up, relationship, man and woman, partner, business. Something happened in your life that it was a traumatic breakup. And the breakup was so severe that you was facing panic attacks, you were facing all kind of stuff, depression. You was having suicidal thoughts, and you was coming or going, and you was reaching and you listened for God, but it felt like your brain was hurting because what you were dealing with was so big, it was so tough that it was really difficult to bear. But I'm gonna tell you what God did, and so you didn't even know it. But what God did, God created, and I posted this recently, not too long ago. God created a warfare. He created a distraction. That's what he did. He created a scenario. And that scenario, what God did, the purpose of the scenario that God created, it was to take your focus off of what you were feeling. It was to take your focus off of what you was going through and to put your focus on that. And as you was putting your focus on that served as your cave, but that served as like a motherboard, that served as a place that was repairing you and recovering and restoring you. Kind of like, I think it was Elijah, when Elijah was, God used him and he was about to want to commit suicide and he felt depressed and all that. And he sent some ravens down to feed him day and night. But also in another episode where he sent, I think it was an angel to feed him day and night. And so God will send things to you that you need. But in this particular case, what I'm saying is that God sent what you thought was warfare, what you thought was a devil, what you thought was a witch, what you thought was a warlock, what you thought was a bad person, what you thought was a bad idea, what you thought was a bad situation, as painful as it was. But that painful situation, that thing that it had your focus on, what it was doing, it was healing you. And so what it was doing, it was causing you to ignore your situation, because the Bible says if you submit yourself to God, and in you submit yourself to God, when you resist the devil, he will flee. So what it was doing, it says it would take about 21 days to a month to break a habit. And so there was a soul tie that was trying to call you back, to go back and fall back into its prey. But there was something else that God had your focus on. And see the thing about it, many of you need to repent because you were complaining about this thing. You were complaining, you was frustrated because you think this thing was of the devil. You were saying, woe is me and all of that, but God sent it to pull you out.